We have Mr. Akil
Andrews.
Andrews. Yeah?
Yes, Akil Andrews, are you hearing us loud and clear?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
All
Good
right, good
morning.
morning and welcome back. I know you were here just about 24 hours ago, right here on set physically. So we appreciate the time that you're taking to share a little bit more about your brand, but more so about the calendar. Now I'm familiar with the calendar. You get later you get some more in terms of why I'm so excited. But this calendar, the idea to have a calendar where you feature gentlemen and, of course, emphasize on the product. And for those who are watching us on television or watching us on Facebook, we have some images that would be sliding throughout this interview. But just tell me, why a calendar? And what made you take this format to telling the story of Beard Boss and grooming for men?
All right, so good morning again, right? Beard Boss is a luxury line of beard care, so it really tells a story. It's a lifestyle brand. So in order to really tell your story, especially in an age now where you sell your brand via social media, it's important to have, persons representing your brand, especially a brand that yields results, right? So these gentlemen that represents the brand, um, they will be able to give their testimonies indicating that, hey, I've been using this product and it's really working for me and it can do the same for you. And the calendar, it shows, well, of course, it's 12 months, 12 different guys, different demographics, whether it's age or ethnicity, different backgrounds in terms of profession. And it really shows that Beard Boss is for every man. It's not just for a particular niche, but it's for every single man, whether you're 18, whether you're 50, whether you're 60. Beard care and that lifestyle of self-care is for everybody.
Juby Cox is one of the men on the calendar. What month do you represent, Juby?
Well, I'm in October, right? I'm
All
in
right.
October officially. Yeah, but
But all right. So what product do you advertise per month? Is it that way or is it
No,
tell us how it works?
right. So it's not necessarily a product per month, but it's more so each ambassador is representing the brand. The brand, there are four products in the brand. There are the beard oils, which I have two beard oils sized at 4 ounces. I have a shampoo and I have a leave-in conditioner, right? So it's not necessarily you're specific to a month, but it's more so the brand is being represented every month by a different demographic, a different age group, a different person to just show that this product is for every man. So, for example, with Juby, I've been getting the question, okay, Juby beard is small. How come he's on the calendar? The reality is that no matter how big your beard is, Beard Boss is for every man with facial hair because it's important to take care of what you already have, right? So even if it's small or it's to your face, um, or it's graded down to your face rather, you still utilize the oils to ensure a level of moisture to ensure that it's not too coarse and that kind of thing. So that is really where the angle of the calendar represents.
and this is not the first time you're putting out a calendar. And remind us, this is what? This is the second,
This is
third
the
edition?
no no no. This is the fourth edition. So I started in 2023. 23, 24, 25, and now 26. So there are now four editions, and that equates to 48 ambassadors in total. And as I mentioned before, all of these gentlemen, they are real life customers of the brand and have been able to give their testimonies as to how they become a boss by using Beard Boss.
Now, when you understand that the calendar would be located at varying locations where you can list out, and I understand there are some sponsors on board as well. But in terms of what you really want, because apart from selling the product itself, and the product I would tell you is really good, what do you want persons to get from this project? Because I would label it as a project. You spoke about self-care, but ultimately you tell us in words when someone looks at the calendar or is encouraged to purchase the product, what exactly does Akil Andrews want Tobago and by extension the world to experience?
All right, so Beard Boss, as I mentioned before, is a luxury line of beard care, and luxury in every sense of the word, because I am of the opinion, or I'm of the view that when you use the product, you tend to feel different. You tend to turn into this luxurious man because it adds to your personality. So it really goes to show that men, we have a right to also be a part of that self-care journey. It's important for us to take care of ourselves. And if you look at the statistics, it proves that a woman lives longer than a man. And that could be because of our self-care, and doesn't even have to just be about your grooming, but it's your mind, your body, your soul. So it's a feel-good brand as a product that can take you to, to elevate your confidence, especially when you're next to your lady, etc.
All right. Mr. Andrews, we do have the video to show. Of course, you're not here, so but just we'll guide you accordingly. So let's go to that short video now.
Asking me the key. Till you own your own, you can't be free. Till you own your own, you can't be me. How we still slaves in 2016. Keep it light, keep it bad coming. Every night another bag coming. I ain't been asleep since 96. I ain't seen the back of my eyelids. I've been speeding through life with no safety belt. One with the corner with no safety help. I put fun like Josh Norman. I ain't normal.
Yeah.
Just got out in Beverly Hills, California. That rape talk. That's fun. Special golf talk here. All my from the mud. All my millionaires, we gon' take it there, I swear. You gon' think a psychic. You ain't seen nothing like this. I should probably copyright this. I promise they ain't
All right.
like this.
Yeah. All right. So and I like the Jay-Z, the Jay-Z vibes.
You pick it up.
But well, of course, your engagement in this, Juby, obviously a personality, soca artist that will, and I think that is why maybe you were chosen. But your engagement in this whole beard promotion, hair oils promotion /
Well, the funny thing is, the first time I used the product, I actually didn't go out to buy it, A girlfriend of mine surprised me with the product.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know, she probably find my braid was struggling, and she realized that I winging it.
Yeah.
And I got it, and since then I love the product, and I guess, well, Mr. Andrews and his team probably would have considered me, right? And he could elaborate.
All right.
But the product is definitely one that, as he said, it makes you feel, when you spray it, and you feel good. You
really?
full your beard.
Okay.
And I am one of those beard men with the smaller beard, more closer to my face, but it doesn't take away from
You
the
intend
fact
to
that-
grow it though?
Well, I intend to, as if it intend to grow. In reality, though, what was the rationale, or how do you go about selecting the ambassadors, and also feel free to share the names of the ambassadors for this particular 2026 calendar.
All right, so into the selection process, yes, the products are available at the various outlets, but I would have persons still purchasing directly from me. In addition to that, persons would reach out via DMs and indicate, I just purchased. They would send the pictures, they would send the progress. And from there, that's where the selection process goes. I just select the guys because at the end of the day, they are supporting my brand, and this is an opportunity for everybody to build themselves. It's a branding opportunity for everyone as well. That's on the calendar. So it's a somewhat of a cross-marketing because I am supporting my ambassadors in all of their endeavors as well. We have entrepreneurs like yourself, you're a soca artist, you're within that industry. And, we would also support you in every area that, you need that support as well. So it's really a bearded community that we're building, because it's not just about beard boss, but it's building all of us as brothers together.
In terms of the future, now the calendar is available and you could share the outlets, but do you plan to take this product, this brand, this beard boss brand, regionally, internationally, Mr. Andrews?
Of course, because the product is already on shelves in Trinidad and Tobago, and it stands next to international competitors on the shelves right here. There are Old Spice and Beard Guys and all of these products that are US based, that it stands next to them. It's very competitive, and it continues to do very well. So of course I know that it's going to do even better once it's placed regionally and internationally. So the sky is the limit for Beard Boss.
Excellent. All right, and Juby asked about the names of these individuals that we saw in the video. Are they this year's selection, or just random beard men?
No, so these, as I mentioned before, these are the guys that are on the calendar
Yeah.
and they are real life customers of the brand. I will list them out. So we have Mr. January, Daryl Trim. We have Mr. February, Brandon Benoit. Mr. March, Ronald James. Mr. April, Odile Thomas. Mr. May, Nielsen Lewis. Mr. June, Emmanuel Morris. Mr. July, Orlando Jacob. Mr. August, Shaquan. Mr. September, Kyle Kwashi, Mr. October, Juby, Mr. November, Shona Richardson, and Mr. December, Maurice Melville.
You know,
All right, so these are the guys.
Yeah, I see in this calendar in the future as, well, there's a statement already, but I could imagine ladies rushing to get these calendar for their favorite. And so when they turn the page at October, they see Juby, and they're a big fan of Juby. And I guess that's what the idea is. And of course, the sexier they appear, sometimes a fella would be with a towel around his neck and that's it. I don't know. So just like how some bachelor men look for calendars with women on it. And so I am seeing that this is swinging in the direction where we promote hair growth or beard and giving it that type of oomph, because that has been played down. As I said, beard is in. And to promote it, it needs to get all the support it can get. Can we see that in the near future?
Well, as I mentioned before, the sky is the limit. Yeah. So we will see where the brand and the marketing takes me next, because every year I come up with a different initiative. I have a passion for marketing and branding. So, I get a thrill off of coming up with ideas that will assist in boosting the business.
Yeah, because I could see some I could see some senior men in the calendar as well,
I had senior men before. Well, in the every sense of the word, I've had Niall George. I mean, he's not as old, but that's a full-on silver fox. As a previous assemblyman, we've had Dave Elliott. We've had Dave Elliott is a person in the media fraternity as well, right? So I've had a couple guys before silver fox, and this year we have Emmanuel who's in the middle, right? But the ladies love to see, the older guys are part of it as well. And as I mentioned, sometimes a guy might feel, I getting gray, I don't want to grow this beard anymore. But it really goes to show that beard care is for everyone, as I mentioned before.
Excellent.
So it's an encouragement, to explore your masculinity.
Yeah. All right. Mr. Andrews, before we close, in terms of sponsors, naturally you would have some sponsors on board as well, right?
Yeah, I do. Frontline Flavors, Pin Size Properties, that's actually where we shot the calendar at the Villa Den Plantation, so I want to give them a big shout out this morning. There's also Jason Lashley of Timeless Treasure Studios. He would have done the video aspect of it. Nakotech would have done the video that we just saw there. We have Cassel Campbell, who's the photographer, and so many more. But that's just a few.
Okay, and just for clarity, the calendar is available at specific outlets.
Right. So let me clarify that one. So the calendar is a virtual one, right? It's not necessarily available for sale. But what I do is that every year I would have the actual portrait calendar at all of the outlets that I have the beard boss products sold. It's there. I have banners and billboards up, etc. So the calendar is never a physical copy, but I've gotten a lot of requests this year after the release yesterday. So I think going forward I'll have to do some physical copies, etc. But it's virtual strictly, but you would see the various branding aspects at the outlets and in various parts of Tobago in terms of the billboards, etc.
All right. Thank you very much. And again, great success will follow this product, and maybe next year become a beard. All right.
Thank you very much. Take care.
Thank you. All right.